Welcome to Power BI demo channel. Today's topic, putting dashboard together, which is a switch statement. A switch statement evaluates an expression against a list of values and return one multiple possible result expression. So in our scenario here, we have a sales table. On our sales table, we have three columns: sales territory region, sales date, and total sales. So what we want to do, we want to know which regions they are performing well very quickly. And sometimes we might want to use like a logic. We might want to say if a region is earning more than or is selling more than 4 million is excellent. If a region is selling more than 3 million is very good. If it's selling more than 2 million is good. If it's selling more than 1 million is average. And anything less than that is poor. So these are the kind of logic you might want to apply on when you are doing your data analysis, so that the business can be able to make informed decisions very quickly to know which regions they are performing well and which are they are not performing well by classifying them in a specific way, which you have allocated the names like excellent, very good, good, average, and poor. So what switch statement does, it evaluates an expression. So our expression here, so the first thing we did, we first of all did a total sales. So we did a total sales here. So it's a sum. I've shown this in my previous video. So we applied sum function and we added everything here so that we can know what's the total for the whole of the regions. So then what we want to know which region is doing very well or excellent, which is doing good, or that kind of stuff. So to be able to do that, we need to apply a switch statement. And to be able to do that, as usual, we start with the name of the measure. So we're going to call it the switch. Then as usual, we put, so this is our switch function. So open bracket, and you want to evaluate if this is true, so it will give us the answer. So we are saying, if this is true, give us that. So what we are evaluating here, so it's a list of values. So our list of values is the sum which I have added here, and this is a sum here. And a possible result expression is going to be either excellent, very good, good, average, or poor. So just to summarize the function itself, so a list of values. So this is a list of our values here, and the way we go our list of value is adding the sum here. And possible result expression is how as a business we have decided to say, for example, if it's over 4 million or equal to 4 million is excellent. So that is a possible result of expression. For us, we have 5 possible result of expression. Let's see how this is applicable on a Power BI environment using DAX. So I've already prepared the table, a pivot table with all the regions. And what we want to know now, we want to know as a business whether this is very good or is excellent or is poor or that kind of stuff here. So to be able to do that, and a business might ask you that, we have to apply a switch statement, although there is other ways of doing the same thing, but using another function. So for this particular example, we're going to use as a switch statement. So as usual, this is our table, and now we want to start with a new measure. But for ourselves, we are creating a new column because we want it to be against these totals. So we create a new column. We give the name of our measure or the column, which is switch. As usual, we start when you're writing a DAX statement, we start with equals, and our DAX statement this time, which is switch. So we write the switch. So we can see the switch there, and it returns different results depending on the value of an expression. So our expression here is the name of our table, BW sales, and the expression is a total sales. Yeah. So open the bracket. total sales. And what do you want to do? Another expression. So you want to say anything greater or equal to 4 million. So that is our expression. So we say greater or equal to 4 million. What do we say if it's greater or equal to 4 million? We say it's excellent. So we put comma after expression. Then, so this is the result now or value. So we say is excellent. And then close up, comma again. So what will happen here now? Every time the total is greater than 4 million, it's going to give us on the other column excellent. So as you can see, it's very, very quick now to see anything, to group all these things together. So we bring another expression. So expression is still the same. So VW to our table. The column is total sales. And now our expression greater or equal to. So this time we want to say if it's greater or equal to 3 million. What do we say if it's greater than 2 million? So we say it's very good. Again, we bring another expression. So the same thing, because we are using the same table. Our measure, which is total sales. And finishing the expression, so we say equal to or greater or equal to. So this time we say 2 million. What do we say if it's greater or equal to 2 million? So we say it's good. Enter. As you can see, there is a pattern evolving, so it's quite easy to guess what will happen the next. And that is the nature of the programming. So there's always a logic flowing, or you can see a pattern very quickly. So again, VW, our table name, and then total sales, greater or equal to. So this time we want to say 1 million. As you can see now, this is our switch statement, which I'm gonna explain a little bit further. So as you say, this is the name of the function. As you can see now, we have our switch statement here, which I'm gonna explain a little bit further. So this is the name of the column, because you have created a new column and you have called it a switch, and that is the DAX, which is a switch function. So we are evaluating these cases whether they are true. So we put a true. If this is true, it gives us that. So if this is greater than or equal to 4 million, it's going to give it to that, and so forth. Else, if nothing is being captured here on this, and then it becomes poor. So we have all this region here, and what we want to see is that this total, whether it's good, poor, or excellent. So based on this region, sales region here. So what we can do here, we can bring a table, bring the name of the sales territory, now we want to bring the new function which you have created, which is a switch statement, and we want to know whether it's good, poor, excellent, or how these regions are performing. So the name of our new function is called switch, and you can see we can even check, for example, Germany. We can see it's poor. Again, we can also bring it here in our pivot table. And you can see there where it's performing. You can also check another country, poor. So that's how you use a switch statement. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment, subscribe.